Good evening. It is, Sunday night, almost Monday morning. And in about a day and more than, or less than a half, I will be on my way to London. In fact, in about 2 days, 48 hours, I will be halfway to London, hopefully, if everything goes well. For me, this summit is very important. I said in my last video that it's all about showcasing what Sandus is at this conference. That is definitely what we're going to be doing. But it goes far beyond just showcasing our state, our country. It goes to showing people what I have been doing for these past 3 years, and what our state is all about, what it truly stands for, and that is something that will definitely be expressed at this conference, and it just goes beyond the conference as well. We land, our entourage, I suppose you could say, our delegation, lands in London, at London Heathrow, at about Wednesday, at about 6 a.m., or about 6 or 7 a.m. London time. And that's about 1 or 2 a.m. our time. So a good night's sleep will definitely be important, because at that point I will be up for, by the time that it's about noon in London, I'll be up for about 24 hours. And I haven't done that lately, so it will be definitely difficult. And Wednesday we hit the ground running. I expect to go either to Hampton Courts Palace, or either some garden, Kensington Garden or Hyde Park, or some other garden. There are many. After all, it's Britain, common lands and all that. We will be spending time together, simply talking and discussing, especially because our two states are very closely related and very friendly. Thursday, it seems, mostly going to museums, and there is an evening show at St. Paul's Cathedral that it looks like we will be attending with a few other micronationalists, so that's fun as well. Friday night is truly when the conference weekend begins, at about 2 in the afternoon, London time. That would be about 9 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, or Sandum local time. We go to the to East Highgate Cemetery, and specifically I will be laying flowers at the grave of Karl Marx. At about 4 in the afternoon London time, we will be heading back to our flat, in which we will be enjoying afternoon tea, hopefully, before going to what seems to be a pre-conference dinner. We're not entirely certain if this will run, and if it doesn't, we have other plans. But at any rate, by that point it should be over, and then we're ready for Saturday morning, and we wake up bright and early, and hopefully take our 10-minute walk down to King's Road, to Chelsea Old Town Hall, and from that point on we will be enjoying our time. And later that evening, after about 5, we hope to have perhaps a small discussion with Messrs. Bukowski and Sutherland from Lancashire and Francisville, respectively. And then we go to dinner much later at about 7:30. Sunday is also very busy at about 9:30. We leave our flat and we will be heading down to Austin, Asia. At about 11, we will be attending the liturgy service at Saints Constantine and Helen. And then afterwards, then we take a state visit of do you know what that was? No, I take it you're going to go investigate. Please do. St. Constant, and then we take a state visit to Austin, Asia. Later in the afternoon, we're making plans to go into London. Monday, our day seems to be rather open, as was with Tuesday and Wednesday. Because Wednesday is Neptunalia, and because Sunday is the Sunday after the summit is the festival of the Dioscuri, also known as the Gemini, we hope to have a sort of small rite, a small ritual on behalf of the Collegio Sextae. And that will be definitely something, especially for others if they can attend or witness. I don't know where it will be. Might not even be in public. Otherwise, I look forward to this event. I've been having awful dreams lately of planes crashing and sadly 9/11. I hope that that doesn't quite reoccur when we go to head to London. So let's just hope that since it's the festival of the Gemini, while we're in London, that the Gemini look over us on our trip to London. With that, that is truly all that I can speak about. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is, Mick? No, I take it you don't. You're a cat. Cats don't speak. Anyway, so it is my hope that I will be in London for state visits to many different nations, including Austin, Asia. As I've already said, I look forward to meeting many micronationalists, including many of the world's leading micronationalists, and that alone is just a very sincere and auspicious event and time for me. Just because this is when you finally see role models of the intermicronational community, and instead of seeing them on videos or on newspaper articles, you're now seeing them in real life. And to me, that's a wonderful sensation. So, to London, to Chelsea, and by this time, in 48 hours, I will hopefully be in London. Otherwise, something will have to give. Cat, you... Stop eating those flowers. Mickey. Mickey. Stop that. You know what that does? That's bad for you, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for ruining my video. I know. imagine that. Oh, yes, I love you too. Even if I do die. Mm-hmm. Yes, but as the Buddha says, don't attach. Mm-hmm. And detachment. Life is impermanent. As are planes, and the ability to fly, because eventually you do have to land. Otherwise you have that decision made for you by tragic faults and the impermanence of fuel. I'm definitely going to have to delete some of this, otherwise I'm screwed.